Hi everyone, today I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to the user interface in Autocad. Now once the software has loaded, you are brought to this new tab window. In older versions you had a welcome screen. So you have multiple ways to start drawing. I'm going to start real quick from top to bottom. You have your applications menu, which you can go ahead and start new drawing. You can open files, same thing with your quick access toolbars right next to the applications menu. Then you're brought up to the first column, which says get started, right? So you can start drawing from there. You can start drawing from template if you set one up before, or depending on the industry or your office standards. You can open files. You just click on open files. You can go ahead and browse through your folder and select one. You can open a file from the recent documents column, which gives you previews, a preview with information, or just a straight up list. On the third column, you have your notification in case you have new software updates that you need to do. You can even connect to Autodesk 360 by signing in if you've created an account with Autodesk. So let's go ahead and start drawing. Go ahead and click Start Drawing. Now we're in the actual software. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick run through from top to bottom. So let's go ahead and click on the applications menu once again on the upper left corner. Here we have more options than we had the first time around. We can go ahead and create new drawings or sheet sets. We can go ahead and open some drawings. We can go ahead and save as either a drawing or a template, or save as a different. We can go ahead and save our current drawing. We can save as a different file name or a different extension, or even as a drawing template. We can go ahead and export a file depending on the software we want it to interact with. We can publish our file depending on what we need. We'll go ahead and get into that later on. We can print, also known as plotting. And this actually gives us more options too. We can go ahead and get a quick preview. We can even set up our page if we want to. So if you click on the plot, you are brought into the plotting menu. Here you have various ways to go ahead and set up how your drawing is going to look on a paper. Let's go ahead and close that. Next to the applications menu is your quick access toolbars, which these toolbars are just the same as the ones that were in the new tab window, but you have a little bit more options, including the undo and redo options. If you click on the undo or redo, it shows you your last commands, and you can go ahead and undo those. Next to it, you have a workspace. Your workspace is just generally how AutoCAD's interface is set up for you, whether you be drawing in 2D or if you'll be drawing in 3D. They have quick little templates for you to go ahead and access those. And under the drop-down menu, you have several options of what you can show on your quick access toolbars. Next to your workspace, you have the name of the software you're working on. You even have the drawing file name. If you ever do get lost and not sure what you're trying to do, AutoCAD has this help menu, which if you're unfamiliar with what's going on or how a command's going to react, you can go ahead and ask AutoCAD what it is just by simply typing in a keyword or a phrase. Next, we have the ribbon. The ribbon is just how AutoCAD organizes its tools for you, so you can easily search for the right tool. It is broken down to contextual tabs. Now, if you click on these tabs, it shows you a wide variety of tools for you. And it's just organized, so this way you know what's going on. Moving back to the Home tab, you have your Draw panel. Now your Draw panel is just how you're going to draw your objects. If you hover over a tool, it gives you what it is and a quick example of how that tool is going to work for you. You even have flyouts that give you several options of what those tools can do, such as this circle. It has different ways that you can go ahead and draw a circle, even with the arc, or even the rectangle has a little flyout that you can have several other options. Then we have our little file tab right here. It just simply tells us the file name and a quick little snippet of what that file or drawing can have. You can just go ahead and hover and it moves you to a different view of that drawing. You can even just go back or pull out from those little snippets and it brings you back to the original screen. Now this big black area is your drawing area. This is where you will be primarily drawing your objects. Down here is your user coordinate system. If you're primarily in the drafting and annotations workspace, you'll be primarily working on an XY coordinate system. The command line, which is normally located at the bottom of your screen, is a great helper in being able to create drawings. You can go ahead and tell it what to do. You can type in a command in here. Let's say I want to draw a polyline. Now, by just simply putting 2 letters, it gives me options down here. Now, that's a polyline. You can go ahead and hover just like you would in your draw panel. Go ahead and click on it. The command line and your cursor both have a dynamic input, which just simply tells you, hey, where do you want to start? You can go ahead and click to start a command. You can give it a direction and click your second point. Now, if you want to end this command, you have several options. Your first option is to hit enter on your keyboard, press the escape key, or you can even right click and enter, and it ends that command for you. So if you're ever unsure of what to do or what's going on, just go ahead and just play. Play with everything that you can. Browse through your tabs, click on a command, click anywhere, and you've created something, and just go ahead and just play. And just have fun. CAD is not that boring or that intimidating. You tell it what to do, and it will do it for you. Just as long as you have some patience in the beginning.